What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another episode of Smackdown Live. One more week till WrestleMania, baby. We are coming off the back of Night of Champions. We are here in San Diego, California, and we are really getting close to the ultimate joyride. And look backstage, Baron Corbin, the winner of the Royal Rumble, he will face the champion AJ Styles at WrestleMania, and now they're throwing hands. Baron Corbin's just run up on him backstage. No one's paying any attention to what's happening. Baron Corbin throwing strikes at AJ Styles. We got Roman Reigns back there, probably talking about his return to Raw, as he recently returned to Raw, obviously, to face off against Baron Corbin at Armageddon. Oh, AJ Styles is fighting back at Baron Corbin now, WWE Champion. He's just beat Dolph Ziggler at Night of Champions. And a big back suplex from AJ Styles now. And he's got Baron Corbin down. Baron Corbin's the one who's come after him tonight. As Baron Corbin, I mean, what a huge match. These guys just continue to go back and forth on each other. Now look at the strength of Baron Corbin. Almost putting AJ Styles through the goddamn bin right there. And he's picked up the bin and right onto the kneecap of AJ Styles. Oh my god. That is not what AJ Styles needs right now. It's Baron Corbin throwing AJ Styles against the wall right there. Right hands following up. As Baron Corbin continuing deep. 6 out of nowhere. Continuing this assault on AJ Styles. And continuing to just throw him against the wall right there. Oh my god, a right hand to AJ Styles. Baron Corbin. AJ needs to get off that electric box. Oh my god. Baron Corbin, almost a look of remorse in his face as he puts AJ Styles into the electrical box. And to kick off the show, the GM Ric Flair is down here. And I mean, I guess, was he planning on coming down before what happened with Corbin? Does he need to alter what he was going to say? I mean, that was insane before the show has even started, really. Now, first of all, I have to welcome every one of you to another episode of Smackdown Live. Feels so good to be here in San Diego, California. But we have a little bit to discuss here for tonight's show. Now, I was planning on coming down here to discuss a certain situation anyway, but after seeing what just happened and being informed that AJ Styles is in damn near critical condition right now after being thrown into an electric box by Baron Corbin, I had to come down here and discuss. I am not sure what to think of this situation right now, but you better be sure next week I'll have the answers you need. There will be repercussions for what Baron Corbin has done. Now, regarding that United States Championship, we had Daniel Bryan face off against Carl Anderson last week. And if Daniel Bryan could have beat Carl Anderson, he would get himself a championship shot at that title. Carl Anderson decided to twist my words, and he escaped that match. Yeah, he technically lost, but he wasn't pinned or submitted, which he took to mean he would get out of a match with Daniel Bryan. And yeah, Daniel Bryan wasn't in a triple threat match for that championship at Night of Champions. But you bet he'll get his shot. So I'm not too happy with the way you tried to sliver out of that, Carl. You will face Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania for the United States Champion because Ric Flair has made the match. And there you guys go. Ric Flair popping out the crowd. The crowd like that. Daniel Bryan is going to get a championship shot. We're going to see Daniel Bryan versus Carl Anderson with the United States Championship on the line at WrestleMania. And now we got a match today. It's not. It involves tag teams. It's not a tag team match. It is a one-on-one. We're going to have The Miz of Miz and Model, former tag team champions, facing Scott Dawson, obviously one half of the Revival, members of the Collective, the team that beat them at Night of Champions and took their championships in a thrilling match. I have to say, the match was a brilliant match, but they did lose their championships. I feel like they'll be a little bit disappointed by that. I feel like the Revival couldn't be any more pleased, not only by winning the championships, but who they've beaten to win them. Like, they've kind of shut up Miz and Model for now. But they got them a match on their hands today, as they're going to face off against them. Obviously nothing on the line, but we are going to see this match, the tag team match of Revival versus Miz and Model at WrestleMania, with the championships on the line, of course. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, they leave their belts? Wait a minute, wait. Did they? I'm confused, bro. So I might have messed up with my... No, they didn't have the belts. For a second, I thought Miz and Model came down with the belts, but now I'm picturing it in my head. They definitely didn't. But the Revival didn't come down with the belts either. Probably because it's not a tag team match. But, I mean, you'd think they'd take their belts down with them anyway. As this is where it all started. I'm pretty sure this whole rivalry between them started with a little one-on-one match. And as soon as the goddamn match starts, you get a goddamn interruption. Goddamn. Can a man not record WWE Universe mode without interruptions? Is that not possible? Can I eat? Can we get some? As Scott Dawson, they just won their championships. And they ain't even bring the belts to the ring. Like, they not proud of their belts, or maybe it's just casual to them. Holding belts is just casual. Like, we don't even need to show them up. We do this. We've been holding belts. Aren't they like the longest reigning tag team champions in NXT history or something like that? I don't know, most likely. Big clothesline from Scott Dawson, however, taking down The Miz. And of course, we say this every time. Huge momentum. Whenever you see a match like this, leading up to a pay-per-view event, momentum. Big momentum these warm-up matches can hold. And we've seen it time and time again. The winners of like a warm-up match, especially between two of the members that like are involved in that pay-per-view match, oftentimes the winner ends up winning at the pay-per-view. So that momentum is real. It's a real thing. As The Miz has Scott Dawson down now, I'm chill with my commentary today. I'm gonna try not to get too hype, like I already did with Corbin versus Styles and shit. But because I'm just my whole tooth is hurting. Where every word hurt. Where every time I swallow like my goddamn spit, as that builds up in my mouth, the saliva, the shit hurts. My throat hurt. I don't even know what I got, but I thought it would have been gone by now. It's still not gone. God damn. But yeah, we are heading towards WrestleMania. We're getting close. I mean, I don't even know what copy of 2K I'm getting. So I don't even know if I'm going to have it on Friday or if I'm going to have to wait till the 17th. But hopefully we'll be done with this by that time. Like, we should be done. If not, we'll definitely be done by the 17th. So that's what I'm saying. If I get a game on the 15th, it's going to be pretty annoying if we ain't done by then. But like I said, at this point, only 2 more episodes left and then WrestleMania. So really, it ain't too much to worry about. Like, we should be able to get it done. We should have it done, no problems. Because we don't want to have you watching 2K17 content when 2K18 is out. Like, that is worst case scenario. For you guys especially, as early on, Tyler Breeze now having words with Scott Dawson. And this is a problem that we saw just the other way round last time they fought Just a whole bunch of distractions and trickery and deceit, which is what pissed off the Revival in the first place, because it led to them losing their match because of all the interruptions from the people on the sidelines. And they don't like that. They just want to keep it simple, as Scott Dawson absolutely runs through the lower half of the Miz, taking out the legs. The kneecaps absolutely worked on right there. And again, stomping on him this time. Stomping on the legs. And Scott Dawson, beautiful move. Inverted suplex, we're going to call that for today. We're going to call that as the Miz slides out the way right now, but isn't able to get away from the onslaught of Scott Dawson. Nice takedown from him right there as well. Beautiful technique. These guys, I mean, you wouldn't look at them and think, yeah, this guy's a wrestler. But, I mean, they get it done. Their physique and that, they got the dad bod and shit. But, I mean, they get it done. And you see Scott Dawson, they're vicious because he's just busted open the Miz. Opened up a huge wound on his forehead. And that's what they do. That's what they do in the ring. They get business done. Knee to the face from Scott Dawson right there, though. And there it goes. Scott Dawson, arms out. He's milking it. And again, you see it all the time. It's always the guys who ain't fan favorites who are milking it from the crowd. All the thumbs down. They have no problem showing off who they do and don't like. And this is the move that won the Revival the championship. I'm going to have to go out and say I think he's going to do it again. Because if he tapped out to it once, surely a second time is going to get it done again. The Miz is holding off. And now Tyler Breeze looks disappointed. He looks like he feels this match is going to be over, but the Miz is fighting out of it this time. This time he ain't letting it happen. Surely a second time will be enough. He needs to avoid that. And you remember in the tag match, the Miz opted for the figure 4 leg lock instead of the skull crushing finale. You got to think if he got that move off, it would have been it. And right now, Tyler Breeze has just slid a chair into the ring. Miz connects with a knee and follows up with a neck breaker. Chair in the ring. Tyler Breeze distracting the referee. He doesn't know it's there. The Miz is going for the chair. Miz has chair in hand and takes down Scott Dawson while the referee isn't looking. And the Miz just throws the chair out the ring. Oh my God. See what I'm saying? Like Miz and Model, they're not a team you'd think the crowd would love. But the crowd just get behind them. They do this kind of thing. I mean, it's not something that you'd think of heroic. And look at this now. Miz is feeling himself. Neck breaker. And this match has completely, the pendulum has swung. Oh, look at this. Miz having words with Dash Wilder though. And the referee having words with Tyler Breeze at the same time. It's crazy. It's wild. It's wild. Miz grabbing Revival Scott Dawson though. Oh, Scott Dawson able to slip out of the back. I mean, the way the pendulum swung between that with the chair shot. And look at this, just as Dawson takes out the knees again of the Miz. Tyler Breeze gets behind him, has a few words. Now the Miz getting behind Scott Dawson when he's not looking. And an electric chair drop right onto the face of Scott Dawson. And that might prove costly as Scott Dawson turns his attention to Tyler Breeze. And the Miz has gone for the figure 4 leg lock again instead of the skull crushing finale. Figure 4 leg lock. I think he wants to make Scott Dawson tap. Same way Dawson made him tap. That's what it's looking like inside the ring. Dawson is fighting it. He's holding on for now. Miz is looking like he's trying to get a new finisher to go. Scott Dawson is not having it again the same way it went in the Night of Champions pay-per-view. And if Scott Dawson hits the move of his own, it's going to be a wrap. It's going to be a wrap. I don't think the Miz could break out of that submission twice after he tapped out to it at Night of Champions. Sit out powerbomb from the Miz. Oh, man. And he's going for the pin. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2. And a kick out from Scott Dawson. Tag team champions are looking in trouble right now. Or one half of the tag team champion at least. As the Miz is climbing up to the top rope. Tyler Breeze looking a lot more proud in his partner now. As he jumps off the top rope and drops that fist on the face of Scott Dawson. And continues his assault right here as he drags him down to the canvas. Kick to the back. Scott Dawson is all fired up right now though. But still not quick enough to get any offense in on the Miz. As the Miz approaches Scott Dawson. Looks like he's going to put him up on the top rope now. What's going to happen? Miz has Scott Dawson in perfect position. In perfect position. And he's going to go for something big right now. He's going to go huge with the superplex. That hurt my mouth. I'm not going to lie. My tooth. Ouch. Miz, what's he doing right now? Miz is leaving the ring. And Dawson is Dash Wilder, is approaching the Miz. Tried to grab a hold of him. Didn't really, I don't know what happened. Maybe he was just trying to get the Miz to flinch. Miz didn't flinch, so Dash Wilder just backed off a little bit. And the Miz comes back inside and continues his assault. I mean, I don't know why the Miz stepped outside the ring right there. And he continues. Scott Dawson is not looking so good right now. He picked up the win to grab the championships. He might lose the match for them today as Miz takes out the legs again and goes for the cover. He's worked on them legs all day long. 2 and a kick out from Scott Dawson. Not enough to get him out of this matchup. And here we go. Tyler Breeze. Miz in the corner right here. What's going to happen? It's going to be interesting to see. Miz continuing to work now. He's waiting for Dawson to get up to his feet. Is it going to be a skull crushing finale? It looks like it is going to be a skull crushing finale. And Miz gets some payback on Scott Dawson as he busts him wide open too. Referee. Scott Dawson. Not Dawson. Dash Wilder. Distracting the referee as the Miz goes for the pin. That's not going to be enough tonight. That's Miz driving the kneecap right there into the lower back of Dawson. Oh man, I'm sure Miz had it right there. Miz would have had the victory. Did the referee? I think the referee's ejected Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder's gone. No more of that. Next time he gets the pin, that might just be a wrap. Dash Wilder's gone out of Scott Dawson's corner. Miz with a right hand. Dawson decides to fight back now. He's all on his own. He's got to fight back if he wants to get a victory. No more Wilder on his side. Scott Dawson sends the Miz into the corner though. What's it going to be? Gets him up in the Tree of Woe position. Both superstars bleeding profusely. Profusely. Tell me that ain't word of the day right there. Profusely. And Dash Dawson going for the cover now over the Miz. 1, 2, and a kick out from the Miz. No way is that going to be enough to put away a former tag team champion, former intercontinental champion numerous times, former WWE champion. Not going to be enough, baby. There it goes though. Scott Dawson lifting up the Miz, throwing a left hand to him. Miz retaliates, dropping Scott Dawson down to the mat. Miz glitching. That boy glitching. That boy glitching. So much blood between these two superstars in the ring right now. Wrenching on the neck from the Miz. Where's my pad? Get the light back going. Miz working on Scott Dawson now. Wrenching him. Knee on the back. And just bending him. Contorting his lower back right now. Putting that work in on Scott Dawson. Trying to make him tap. I think the Miz is determined to make Scott Dawson tap. Same way he did. And made him lose his championship. Again, a jab from Dawson, but retaliation from the Miz. Back into the corner, and I think again we're going to go and see another superplex from the Miz. Scott Dawson all alone in the arena right now. Who's going to win this match? Who's going to leave with the momentum heading into WrestleMania for the Tag Team Championships? Another superplex. Scott Dawson lifeless as he hits the canvas right there. And the Miz, he feels the beginning of the end. He feels the end is on its way. It's nigh. And again dropping an elbow to the face of Dawson. You would have thought this match would have been over if Dash Wilder hadn't interrupted. That's what got him ejected from this match. As the Miz signature neck breaker on Scott Dawson right now. I need to goddamn get this. I'm stuffed right now. I'm stuffed up. A pin from the Miz. 1, 2, 3. I am sleep. Why do these matches end like that? What did he even? Was it? Oh, matter of fact, I think it was the neck breaker. It was the neck breaker that got it done. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. The neck breaker got him the victory. Alright, for a second, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was something else that he got pinned off of. But the neck breaker, I mean, it was still, regardless, it was an anticlimactic finish. But I don't think The Miz necessarily cares about that. He's picked up a victory over the Revival. And we're going to see the real thing at WrestleMania. Miz and Model versus the Revival for them tag team championships recently taken from Miz and Tyler Breeze. Oh my God, Baron Corbin. Oh my God, do you see the amount of the amount of people that stood up to tell him that they don't like him as he comes down to the ring after what he's done to the champion? I mean, I can't really blame them. That is life-threatening. I mean, I know it's personal, kind of, but is it really? I hope you all saw what I did to your champion earlier on tonight. From what I hear, he's not in the building anymore. He's been rushed off to the hospital. And that reminds me of someone else who seems to have been in that situation. You might not know, but I think it's about time I announced that Ted DiBiase suffered the same fate earlier on, prior to what I did to AJ Styles. I've seen what Ted DiBiase has been doing in the corner of AJ Styles week in, week out, even at Night of Champions, getting involved, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong in people's matches, distracting referees, throwing chairs in rings. And I'm not too happy about that. I don't want Ted DiBiase in the corner of my match, my time at WrestleMania, trying to affect the outcome. Because like I said, there will only be one outcome at WrestleMania. And that's me picking up the win and leaving as WWE Champion. And I can't risk Ted DiBiase being in the corner when I make that happen. So, I disposed of poor little Ted. I made sure he won't be there at WrestleMania, as I put him through not one, but a couple tables earlier on tonight to make sure he won't be there. As for AJ Styles, I hope you make it to WrestleMania to face me, because I want to do so much more than tonight, than what I did earlier on to you at WrestleMania before I leave as champion. As for the WWE Universe, just prepare yourself for my reign that you'll see after WrestleMania, because nobody has been able to beat me yet, and that will not change when a less than 50% AJ Styles steps into the ring with me. It's going to be light work. And AJ Styles apparently, I mean, this isn't looking good for the champion, because Baron Corbin says he's got rid of Ted DiBiase. We know AJ Styles can do it without him. But Baron Corbin looks like he has his mind set on becoming WWE champion. And that's a dangerous thing. Yeah, oh my God. It's happening again. For the second time tonight on the show, we have people going at it backstage. Why can't y'all just wait? You know what? We're going to have to give them their opportunity to fight at WrestleMania. We're going to have to tell them to make sure they don't go back at it next week. We're going to have to let them know they could do this at WrestleMania in the ring. That's the only way this is going to be settled, I feel. Emma and Natalya going at it again. Both of them have just missed off of the top of the box. I'm absolutely asleep, but we're going to ignore that. But, I mean, with only a couple weeks left until the end of the year, they may as well hash their problems out at WrestleMania, man, because otherwise they're just going to be going at it like this every week as Emma just busts Natalya over the head with a bin, the trash can again, just like we saw fucking Baron Corbin do to AJ Styles. Who put a new bin there already? You know what? I respect whoever did that, because that's quick work to get a new bin. That quick, I respect you, man. That's what I pay you the big bucks for. As now it's Natalya throwing Emma around backstage. Emma's the one who brought the fight to Natalya, and Natalya is bringing the fight straight back to Emma. Previous best friends. It's crazy how this has switched up so much, so fast as well. Emma says that it's Natalya's fault as she slams her through a bin right there, a second bin being used against Natalya. Emma says it is Natalya's fault. Emma is no longer champion. She says she's been holding her back. Oh my, it's just crazy. Like, going from so-called best friends. Look at the way Natalya has absolutely tossed Emma into that little box right there. And an Alabama slam, putting her spine against the fucking concrete. And all these two are doing is just throwing each other around on the outside. Just absolutely face first goes Emma into that box. And a German suplex to Emma now on the outside. This is absolutely insane. How do you go from best friends to absolutely just battering each other week in, week out? How does that happen? So quickly as well. Not over time, not gradually. Emma turned her back on Natalya, and you can see Natalya has just as much hatred for Emma as Emma seems to have for Natalya. And she feels heartbroken. She feels like she's lost a best friend. She's been stabbed in the back. Look at them just throwing each other around as Natalya, crashes onto the ground. It's absolutely insane what's happening around here. Look, again. Sending her. They're going to end up back at fucking on the stage. That's what's going to happen. Oh, another. Why have we got so many bins lying around? Is this goddamn the streets of London? What's happening? Why you need a goddamn bin around every damn corner? And now we're getting into what's the main event now. I mean, we were supposed to have a warm-up match for both Baron Corbin and AJ Styles. But I mean, the events, Baron Corbin, apparently AJ Styles being sent to the hospital to check up on his injuries. We're just going to have Baron Corbin. And I mean, with just a week to go to WrestleMania, we can only hope AJ Styles is fit enough to go to WrestleMania and face off against Baron Corbin. I mean, it's crazy the situation we're in, but he's going to face off against Ty Dillinger in his warm-up today, who obviously lost at Night of Champions to Carl Anderson. I mean, now he's kind of just floating around in space. I mean, it's kind of harsh on him. Now, only, 2 weeks ago, he was still the champion. He was looking like he was going to head to WrestleMania in some capacity. But, I mean, now that Daniel Bryan's been announced to be facing Carl Anderson at WrestleMania, it just doesn't look like it's happening for Ty Dillinger. It's kind of a shame for him. It's kind of a little bit unfortunate. But Baron Corbin coming down here for a matchup on Smackdown Live. The Lone Wolf, I mean, so much has happened for him in these past couple weeks, past month. Winning the Royal Rumble, of course. This little situation with Bray Wyatt, which, I mean, he said Bray Wyatt could wait, and it looks like Bray Wyatt is kind of just waiting in the shadows. We haven't seen him since the Royal Rumble, since all of this kind of went down between Baron Corbin and Bray Wyatt. So it's an interesting situation that we find ourselves in. Someone's actually holding up a Baron Corbin poster. I thought everybody hated Baron Corbin. As he finds himself in the ring now with the perfect 10. And Baron Corbin not wasting any time, as he absolutely just sends Ty Dillinger sprawling across the ring. And look at the anger of Baron Corbin. This man is he's just angry. He's just an angry soul. What more can you say about a man like this? Baron Corbin just looks aggressive as hell. Look at him. Look at him. Just showing Ty Dillinger already looks out of his depth. Baron Corbin is looking aggressive as hell. Lord Jesus. Let me just click my fingers real quick right here. Baron Corbin is looking aggressive as hell against Ty Dillinger. Like, he's not wasting any time with Ty. Not giving Ty Dillinger any time to recover, as you can see right here. Almost looking like he's trying to rip Ty Dillinger's head off his shoulders. It's that bad. And I mean, I wouldn't put it against him. I wouldn't say he couldn't do it. I wouldn't say he doesn't want to do it. That's something like, after what Baron Corbin just did to AJ Styles, like I say, that's not just something in a wrestling capacity. That is life-threatening injuries that AJ Styles could have sustained there. Like, and Baron Corbin knows it as well. Like, intentionally doing that to someone, it's just, it's sickening. It's crazy. Baron Corbin said it time and time again. He just wants to hurt people. And I like to think, as he throws a right hand at Ty Dillinger, to think somebody could think like that, it's kind of insane. It's already a deep 6. Baron Corbin, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Ty Dillinger showed a little bit of heart. He's showing heart. I was so sure that was going to be it. Baron Corbin is absolutely putting it on Ty Dillinger, and he looks pissed off that Ty Dillinger has kicked out. But Ty Dillinger is one person that is never going to give up and throw in the towel. As Baron Corbin going in with an end of days And again, hooking the leg of Ty Dillinger. 1, 2, 3. That one surely, yeah, you can kick out the deep six. You're not going to kick out at the end of days. And Ty Dillinger, that might just be the end of his days for this year. Baron Corbin's landed himself a little deep six. Landed himself at end of days. Like I said, that might be the end of days for his year. In this series 1, Baron Corbin. Oh! AJ Styles is back in the building. Throwing a right hand at Baron Corbin. That's 1. Sends Baron Corbin outside the ring. AJ Styles was meant to be sent to the hospital after the attack from Baron Corbin. And AJ Styles, I can imagine they would have sent AJ Styles in the hospital. And AJ Styles saying, hell no. Hell no. I'm coming back for Baron Corbin. And the WWE Champion is doing exactly that. The referee saying, ring the bell. This isn't a match, mate. This is not a match. This is just 2 men going at each other. Well, this is 1 man going at his opponent, matter of fact. That's all this is. As AJ Styles with a DDT taking the action back inside after sending Baron Corbin's head crashing off of the table. AJ Styles, after what happened earlier today, how is he even in the building as he got Baron Corbin up on his shoulders? Look, the strength of AJ Styles. After what's happened, how is he even still able to do this? And he's going back for more of Baron Corbin. AJ Styles is not finished. He isn't done. Kick to the gut of Baron Corbin. And AJ Styles with a gut buster to the lone wolf. The WWE Champion has defied odds today to return to the building after the attack. Oh, Baron Corbin's back on his feet. What's happened? We have to end the show there though. AJ Styles has come back and taken out Baron Corbin. But was it enough? Is AJ Styles in any position to go to WrestleMania and defend his championship? We just don't know. But this rivalry is heating up as they just continue to go back and forth.